Hey Simrays, B Ray here with a new speed build. So today we're doing another renovation battle that was organized by the lovely Havana Sims. I'm so excited to be doing another one of these. So we are actually renovating the 2B Jasmine Suites apartment in San Myshuno. And the rules state that we need to have 3 bedrooms, a separation of the kitchen and the living room, and a pink colored scheme in a baby room. So I did actually create a household for this, and there will be a cast video for them coming up at some point. So the participants of this are Havana Sims, Carrie Plays, Hip Hip Renee, Maple Simmer, Ashuria, Bubbly Zen, Bree Simulated, Hazy, and myself. I hope that you check out all of their videos. Their links will be down in the description to each one of their channels so that you can check out everyone's builds, and then go ahead and vote for your favorite build. You don't have to vote for me, I hope you do, but if you don't, it's all good. But yeah, we're gonna get right into the speed build. Because we had to fit so many rooms in this small space, I did kind of struggle with the floor plan. I think I tried about 3 different ones before I came up with the final result, and also having to separate the kitchen from the living room. I took that as creating a literal room for the kitchen, not just having a wall as a divider. So I played around with that shape quite a bit, and I knew that I wanted to have an entryway as opposed to an actual door into the kitchen. And I kept going back and forth between whether I wanted it on the left or the right side of the kitchen. So you'll see in a little bit what the actual end result is. And I also wanted it to be generally neutral because I was thinking that they were renting an apartment. So I left the common spaces neutral. And I used the new wallpaper that we got in the free patch update, and I absolutely love this tile. I think it looks awesome. I struggled to find a floor to match it because we don't really have a lot of white tile options in game, which is a little annoying. Yeah, so they have a relatively large kitchen considering the general size of the apartment, but it's also their dining room. So it's not just the kitchen, it's the kitchen and dining room in one. And I bumped out the wall a little bit, which did sacrifice space in the living room, but I think that it works out, and especially for this family. So I created a family called the Pittmans, and I actually played with them for about 3 days, I think. And the mother absolutely loves to cook, so the kitchen definitely was worthwhile using all of that space to create it. And I also tried to do a lot more clutter than I normally do. I feel like I say this in every speed build, but I've been really trying to use more clutter just to make the house look more lived in, and we didn't have a set budget for this build, so I was actually able to add quite a bit of clutter. And I added that microwave. So it's in the build, but after playing for about 3 hours, I actually ended up deleting that microwave. I couldn't remember why. I never use microwaves in game, and it's because it doesn't register correctly. So when someone cooks something, for whatever reason, they put the finished product inside the microwave, and you can't get to it unless you go into build by mode, move the microwave, and then pull the food, and then put the microwave back, and then go back into live mode. And that just drives me crazy. So I'm gonna go back to not using microwaves. This is an issue that's been going on since base game, so I don't see that bug ever getting fixed, but it is really frustrating. Anyway, now we're moving on to the living room. They have a nice TV. I feel like I use this TV all the time. They have a nice TV. They have pretty generic furniture. I was also wanted this to be more of a hodgepodge collection, so they don't have the full set. Maybe they collected something from one relative and then another, maybe a yard sale. I didn't want it to look matchy, so I did use different furniture, which I like the eclectic look, and I think it pulls together pretty well with all of the decor items. A lot of the furniture is pretty either white or neutral. Obviously that sofa is a pop of color, but we end up putting a large painting over the sofa that I think just kind of makes their apartment look a little more cultured. So I really liked how that painting kind of pulled all of the colors in, kind of just tied it all together, if that makes sense. And I actually use lamps, which is not something I normally do. Usually I just use that one pendant light and put it in every room. But I actually did like use a couple different lighting options, which is not common for me. And the creation of the bathroom is not recorded. I just don't think that bathrooms really deserve airtime. I tried to keep this video to about 10 minutes. I think it's going to come out to be like 11 or 12. I didn't want this to be a super long build, so cutting out the bathroom definitely helped with that. But here we are building the young child's room. So they have a boy, and they are pregnant with a girl, which we'll see the nursery in a little bit. But he actually is into like technology, he's into woodworking, and that kind of stuff, because like I said, I played him for a couple days, so he's an adult now. Actually, I'm on generation 2 with these guys. And yeah, so he's into like more knowledge stuff as opposed to like artsy things. Although I guess you could consider woodworking artsy, I don't know. But there's like quite a few toys. Like he gets a pretty decked out room in my opinion. I also think the bedrooms are relatively large considering how small the actual apartment is. Like they definitely sacrificed living space to be able to have like large bedrooms. So we're now working on the nursery, which I feel like probably would be advertised as a den instead of a bedroom because it's not very large. But it does end up working and I like it. It's an interesting shape too. So I just put in some like toddler toys. There's a little bit for toddlers, but like if you play this with a toddler, you're gonna have to like put in a potty. And I also realized I put in stuff for a cat, but I never put in a litter box. So there is space if you move the like toilet towards the wall more that you can fit the litter box in. You just have to use move objects, and I wouldn't place this house without using move objects because you'll be missing a lot of stuff. But here we are going into the master bedroom, which I feel like is very large considering, again, the size of the apartment, and it has that unique bump out shape, which I really like. And I kept the actual furniture really neutral, and then the walls are like a nice pink, and I use like pink as the accent. And I put this cute little love seat in here, and eventually when I was playing I realized like it would be really nice to have another computer desk. So if you do want to add another computer desk, you can fit it in this room easily, and that love seat actually fits very nicely on that angled wall. So if you find that you need that space, you can easily do that. This room has quite a bit of flowers and stuff, like more than I normally do. Like clearly the mom really likes flowers, but I really like the way that it turned out. I like the items that I used. I don't really use them like often at all, and I definitely think I want to like probably make a like room in the gallery so I have all of this stuff ready to go like I see some simmers do, to make it like a little bit more efficient when you're building, because I'm starting to realize that I have some like go-to items. So I think I might do that, or I might just pull someone else's down on the gallery and give them credit. I don't know. But yeah, so I put some items here. I figured this was the dad's side of the bed and like his dresser and stuff, so doesn't have a ton of stuff. The dresser gets like quite a bit of clutter, but he just has like some colognes and some lotions and things like that. And then over here, this is why I feel like this would be the mom's like dresser. So she has like flowers and like cologne. Well, I guess that would be perfume, but she has like a hairdryer, like all that stuff that you would use to get ready in the morning. I probably could have put like a mirror over this. I don't think oh, do I? Yes, I do. Haha. Yes, win. So I think we're probably gonna end up finishing out with a painting just to kind of tie the room together. And I did struggle to find one that I liked because I just felt like I couldn't find any with like pinks and stuff in it that would like go with the furniture. So I used that butterfly one that I think I use in like just about every other build. And then I just put a nice little landscape painting on this wall because it just like felt so bare. And that's pretty much the master bedroom. I think I've added a few more plants. There are definitely, like I said, a lot of plants in this room. That's a lot of work to keep those watered. I'm glad we don't have to do that. Like I think in The Sims 1, you had to water certain plants, and like mine always died because I would forget, like in real life. But I just wanted to put a few more items on the wall in the child's bedroom because I felt like it was kind of bare and boring. So I just gave him some posters, just kind of like liven up his room. And like I said, he's really into like technology and like sciences and like working with his hands, so like woodworking. So I just wanted to kind of reflect that with the decoration items. And then here I am putting in fans, and then I'm gonna put in a different type of light. Like I said, I don't normally do this that much, so then once I find a pendant that works with the fan, I go and apply it to like all of the other rooms. And I think it was like a nice touch. It helps keep them cool. I don't think I put a thermostat in, so if you have seasons and you want a thermostat, you'll have to actually put that in yourself. And then we're just doing some finishing touches on the kitchen, and I think we're about to go into the screenshots. So please be sure to check out everyone's videos and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe on their channels. And you have until September 24th at 8 p.m. EST to vote for your favorite speed build here. And again, that information is all linked down in the description, so please be sure to check it out. And I really appreciate you watching this video and showing support on my channel. It's phenomenal and I appreciate it so much. Oh, also, we're about to show you how I uploaded this to the gallery as one room. So if you don't know how to do that, you can check out what I do here to be able to do that. So that being said, you can find this on the gallery under B. Ray Sunny. I will also include a link down in the description that will take you directly to the download on the Sims website. So again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!